Dahlmann, Executive Chef for Epcot. Good to see you all again. It's a pleasure to have you here again. It's unbelievable, my 6th festival already. Time flies, it's definitely crazy. But I think this year, like Michael said, it's the 18th year and we have some great new offerings for all of you. Even though we have only one brand new kiosk, there's actually a second one, Brazil, which came back as well. So I call it we have 2 brand new marketplaces this year, Brazil and Scotland. And me and my team, we have worked pretty hard. I mean, there was a festival called Flower and Garden between this year too, so for us it feels it was one big festival in 2013, but we're just having a blast doing it. So we are new, like Michael said, we have around 40 new menu items this year, which is quite a bit between 29 marketplaces, and average too much to count. And today we kind of created a little overview of some of the items. I mean, unfortunately we weren't able to show you all, but I think it's a good kind of snapshot of what to expect on the promenade. I want to warn you before there is, because we had something different planned, we wanted to highlight 1 or 2 of the Scotland items, but we want to make sure we're authentic and true, and we wanted to feature the vegetarian haggis for this event, but unfortunately the ship was a little slow. So the haggis will be available for all of you to taste in the next event. But really, the vegetarian haggis in Scotland, let me talk about it anyway, because we don't have it. That was a nice journey because we partnered with the Scottish government on menu authenticity and what is true and what's not so true. So it was quite a journey up and down. And the vegetarian haggis really surprised us all. I mean, haggis, as you know, usually is kind of inert meat and they get stuffed in the stomach. So we didn't want to go that far. But they were really kind of very... we gave a lot of feedback on the vegetarian haggis. That's really become more and more popular in Scotland. And we tasted the product and I was really blown away. So the vegetarian haggis you're going to be able to taste in the next event and on the marketplaces. It really tastes like a beautiful, grainy vegetable patty almost. I mean, take like the idea of a veggie burger, but just make it really, really good. And peppery and very tasty. And we serve it with teddies and meat, rutabaga and potatoes. So it's very traditional, but yet it's a different spin on it. It's a very good product. So last year we were successful with layering on a vegan marketplace like Terra, which I still feel very strong about. Terra is returning. We're actually going to taste, instead of the veggie haggis, we're going to taste the twin chicken this year from Terra. So I think it's a good approach to offer our guests some different items than just pork, meat, chicken. And I think it's a good approach, and our guests really enjoyed last year's the vegan kiosk. So it's a veggie haggis is a nice addition as well. But talking about items we have here right now for you to taste, over there where Antonio is, he has a new item for hops and barley. So hops and barley is our lobster marketplace, so how you call it right in front of AA. We always had the lobster roll last year, and we had the clam chowder, and both items are returning. But we replaced the lobster claw we had last year, we replaced it with a freshly grilled lobster tail. So it's a Maine lobster tail. We really sourced it all of American borders. It's a 2-ounce split tail. It comes to us raw, and we just put it on the grill. We grill it right in front of you, so you get all those sweet aromas, the saltwater aromas. And then we just drizzle it very simple with garlic herb butter. It doesn't get much better than that. You should get the sweetness of the lobster, a little salt water, and then you get a nice garlicky herb butter at the end. And again, cooked right in front of you in the marketplace. Then over here where Adele is, we have, I think it's probably going to be one of the most popular items this year of the festival. This is out of Brazil. Brazil is a returning marketplace. And the idea there was really, we had Brazil 2-3 years ago, and we had a feijoada, which is a traditional Brazilian black bean soup, black bean and pork soup. So it was a very good dish, but it was kind of very sloppy. It didn't look very appealing or appetizing. So I was kind of noodling the idea around that. How can I do pork and black beans in a different way? So we came up with that idea. So it's almost like a refried black bean on the bottom. Then we have a pork belly, which is a 3-day process. We cure, we cook for 6 hours, we press, we cool, we slice, and then 3 days later it gets cooked on the promenade. So a nice little batch of pork belly, grilled right in front of you. It's pig heaven, I love it. And so you have some black beans, the pork belly, and then it's topped with some avocado, tomato, and onions, and a little micro cilantro. So it's a beautiful balance of flavor, textures, and the pairing, I think one of my favorites this year is the Singu black beer. it's just outstanding. So I'm sure you come back for this one. Definitely my favorite. Then going this way, we have another great item. I think it's going to be home run to everyone. We have shown it this far. He loves this item. So for Korea, South Korea, we continue the lettuce wrap with the pork, which is just a great item. It's handheld, it's flavorful, it's simple. This year we're layering, because in the past 2 years we tried to fiddle around with some very authentic Korean dishes like the pancakes, we had the shrimp pancakes or bulgogi. Bulgogi, unfortunately, in that setting I couldn't keep up, couldn't execute it correctly, so then we did the shrimp pancake, which was very good, but the guests didn't respond the way I would like it to. So this year we said, let's do a little fun approach. So we're doing a Korea dog. So it's a take on a Korean hot dog, but we went with our master butcher we have, who does most of our sausage, and we kind of really created and it's not dog, I see Scott, it's not dog, it's pork. So, but it's really, so we're having a beautiful hot dog where we layer the kimchi inside and the Korean chili peppers. And it's a really nice, soft textured hot dog where the traditional Korean or Chinese sausage is kind of dense in texture, which I personally didn't enjoy. So we tweaked the recipe, come up with a Korean style flavored sausage itself. It's sitting in a soft bun and then has a nice acidy, fresh kimchi slaw on it. Then we top it with a Korean mustard sauce. So it's just it's a bite, you're gonna take a bite and it's gonna kick you in the throat, I like to say. It's just really, wow, it wakes you up, full of flavor, just a fun little item to play with, and everybody so far loved it. I hope you're gonna enjoy that too. Then the station next, that was supposed to be the haggis, but unfortunately didn't make it. So that's where we have a chicken from Taro. Definitely a crowd pleaser last year. I mean, it's probably the kiosk I got most guest letters about last year, about how pleased they were that finally guests could come who live a vegan or vegetarian lifestyle. They can have everything on the menu. So great stuff right there. Then the next station down is a new one for Africa. So it used to be South Africa for the past probably 15 years. Now we just call it Africa. So it gives us a little more diversity and a little different regions to pull from. So we have the spinach pinea pocket, which we kept, which was a great value and handheld item, and vegetarian as well. But we changed the beef up. Before last year we had a beef medallion or beef fillet with sweet potato and the rice sauce. This year we do it's a Berber style beef, so it's actually like fillet tips, and we saute them up with onions, okra, jalapenos, and then we put some Berber spice on it and fresh tomato and kind of saute it all together. So it's really nice. There's plenty of vegetable, good textures, the okra, a little spice. It's a very nice dish, and it's sitting on a pap, which is called like an African twit, so it's white corn puree or polenta, whatever you can say. So very nice. So the pap kind of takes the heat off a little bit, really rounds up, gives a nice richness. And then down we have beautiful desserts. Of course, our pastry chef Yoli, Yolanda Lazo, she did a fantastic job again. So we have the trio of dessert. It's an orange chocolate cupcake. Then we have a hazelnut cheesecake, and we have a pistachio cherry mousse, which is very nice. So all different in flavor, good textures there. And then on the table, all the way at the end, we have out of Scotland. So we have something Scottish representing here. We have the banoffee tart. So it's a banana toffee tart. Very rich, very delicious, just yummy stuff. So it's a tart shell. There we have layered sliced bananas, a whiskey toffee sauce, and then sweet cream. Then it's topped with chocolate shavings and a little more toffee sauce right over it. So it's very rich and very creamy. A good item. And I think that's about the food. So catch me later if you have any more questions. There's plenty other food to talk about. But now beverage is very important to us as well. So
but of course.